Another year and another set of great cozy games. As it was the most requested video in the pool, we will start with one of my favorite genres of indie games. Some of the titles from today I already covered in my previous videos, which you can check if you want. You will find links in the pinned comment and description. So, I really tried to include games that are at least at some level familiar to Stardew Valley, and I think you will like them. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, and let's jump to the list. In this adorable little game, you take on the role of Lily, a girl in search of her lost sister. During her search, she comes across a magical portal that transports her to Everholm, a charming and cozy island where everyone seems to recognize her. You will need to interact with the locals, learn how to grow crops, gather supplies, do some fishing, raise livestock, and more. The island is also riddled with secrets. Venture into procedurally generated dungeons, combat monsters, collect powerful equipment and spells, and, well, try to survive. This is a classic adventure where you will manage your farm, find monsters, meet new characters, build relationships, help with tasks, and, most importantly, try to find your sister. Everafter Falls is a very cozy looking game where we wake up and discover that our previous life was nothing but a simulation. We have no memory of the past, so let's say that we have a clear card in this beautiful world. In this fairly new but somewhat known place, we will have to live our life again. As it is a typical farming sim experience, we will be farming, fishing, mining and even fighting. The progress system looks very interesting, as we will get upgrades by collecting and consuming various cards. And that's not everything that this game promises. Apart from all our typical activities, we will also meet new characters and uncover the mystery of the small town by helping our new friends. There is also a pet system, co-op mode and much more. Farlands is a very promising sci-fi farming sim. We bought our very own planet, as ridiculous as it may sound, at the edge of the galaxy, which, for some reason, was very cheap. Our job is to restore our new planet. We have to cut weeds, clear paths, reclaim fields and fix what's destroyed. We will have an opportunity to travel the solar system, visit different planets and collect resources to improve our farm, tools and our ship. And that's not everything that this game has to offer. As it is a very typical farming sim experience, we will also meet a handful of people who still live on the planets of the solar system. We can learn their stories and get to know them. Everything at a very low price. I guess there is nothing wrong with our planet, right? Super Zoo's Story is a very controversial and interesting title. This is basically Stardew Valley, but this time we will manage our own personal zoo. This game was announced some time ago and was under the fire of criticism as it looked too much like Stardew Valley. I mean, it actually looked just the same. Now, they have managed to change and flip some things and redesign some assets. We will see how it will work out, and I think there will be time to decide whether to give it a chance or not. Anyway, this game is about running a zoo. We will build enclosures for animals, help residents to rebuild and update a local oceanarium, and take care of our animals. There are over 70 different animal types, including dinosaurs. Yeah. Apart from that, we will explore the world, finding new animal species or dinosaur remains. There are also over 40 different characters to meet, help and build relationships with. Eastward Octopia is a DLC for our well-known game, Eastward, and it takes place in a parallel universe to the one in the base game. Our beloved duo has landed in Octopia, and their job is to find a way to revive the town. We will meet old and new friends in one of the best, in my opinion, pixel art styles. We will spend our time in rundown farm cottage, where we will grow crops, tend to livestock, talk to ghosts, and much more. This is a very interesting approach to make this as a DLC and not a standalone title. You don't have to finish the base game to get access, so don't worry. This time we have a very peaceful and cozy farming experience, which I think is a great idea to include in this game. I am really excited to play this one, as it looks very promising. Mistria is an enchanting village nestled between a forest and the sea, where you are offered an overgrown yet full of potential homestead in exchange for your assistance. This game, a spiritual successor to classic farm RPGs, lets you create your dream farm while uncovering magic, romance and adventure. Customize your character and farm, engage in farming, fishing, mining and crafting to rejuvenate the town, choose from 20 marriage candidates to start a family, raise animals and unlock helpful magic. Enjoy diverse seasons with quests, festivals and village stories, and explore ancient ruins for battles and treasures. Have you ever wanted to run your own shop? Well, now you have the opportunity to do so. In this charming pixel art game, you get the chance to become a shop owner. Your task will, of course, be customer service, but you will also need to develop your shop well, customize its appearance according to the customer's needs, making everything easily accessible, decorated and optimal. Additionally, you will have to deal with a huge rush. Clean floors, stocked shelves, satisfied customers, everything needs to be perfectly arranged. Get to know local producers and residents, unlock new products, build relationships, but also watch out for dangers. Not everyone wishes you success. This one I'm really excited for. Pixelshire is a game with gorgeous pixel art that combines elements of town building, farming sim and RPG. You can freely develop your town, you can terraform the landscape and create your very own unique town. You will also have your own farm where you will acquire resources, learn new things and basically live. With each new citizen you encounter along the way, your town will grow, and for each you must design a house to their liking. Apart from that, we have a very typical gameplay where you will farm, mine, manage your shop, raise livestock, and so on. Also, you will be able to explore a whole continent of Arcadia that is filled with exciting adventures, beautiful landscapes, dungeons, and even more. Become part of Pixelshire's community, make friends with the locals, improve relationships by helping them, and invite them to assist you on your journey. Who knows, maybe even find love. In this beautiful pixel art game, you play as a traveling chef tasked with reviving a once famous restaurant in the charming seaside town called White Ash Harbor. Begin a new life in this once thriving tourist destination and work towards becoming a master chef. You can, of course, hunt for food, harvest ingredients and shop for supplies. Along the way, befriend locals and help restore the town to its former glory. This is basically Stardew Valley or Traveler's Celeste, but more focused on cooking. And now, before we jump into the first place, I prepared some bonus games that I think you will also enjoy. And last but not least, of course, there must be the Haunted Chocolatier. This is another game from the creator of the one and only Stardew Valley. Eric, also known as Concerned Ape, is still working on this project, and actually there is still not much information about this game. So, if you haven't heard about this game, in this title we play as the Chocolatier. And our job is to acquire resources from different activities to create chocolate and grow our business. Aesthetically, the game is very similar to Stardew Valley. It actually looks the same and seems to play the same. We can see some differences between both games, like for example a bow as a weapon. This game should have a greater focus on combat, which is already something very different from Stardew. I am actually not sure when it will come out. As I mentioned in a previous video, I once read that it will come out either in 2024 or 2025, but we cannot be sure, unfortunately. We have to wait for Eric to give us updates, and I wish him motivation to work and deliver us another masterpiece. And that's everything for today. I hope you found some great titles to look into. Tell me, what game are you most excited about? Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.